Bruce Cockburn pays tribute to one of our foremost artists when we return to Canada's Walk of Fame 2002.
Our next presenter doesn't like to look back, so let me refresh everyone on his career. In 1970, he released his first album. Since then, he has gone gold or platinum 20 times. Last year, he was inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. In simplest terms, he is a singer-songwriter extraordinaire. Please join me in welcoming a music legend, Bruce Cockburn.
I think it was Christmas of '73. I was given a book featuring the work of a Canadian painter whose name was new to me. The paintings were striking, perfectly executed, realistic, but with a depth, a kind of transcendence that spoke to me of a larger reality. One painting in particular jumped out at me. In it, a well-muscled black horse gallops headlong down a railway track, straight at an oncoming train. The horse seems to contain such energy, it's as if it were a charged particle of pure spirit. This sense of spirit in confrontation with material power is something any artist can relate to. A sense of impending doom, too, I think. I certainly did. Some months later, as we got into working on what was then the new album, I kept thinking of the painting, feeling a connection between it and the music we were making. Music which was a little different from the preceding three albums, in part a reaction against the hemmed-in feeling of having been filtered and labeled by media and music business expectations. We approached the artist about using his work on the cover of that album, and he graciously said yes. The album was Night Vision, the painting Horse and Train, the painter Alex Colville.
In a sense, a painting of mine is an attempt at answering the question, what is life like?
In many respects, Alex Colville has spent his lifetime raising questions designed to show people what life is like. And in the process, we have shared a unique and wondrous view of it, as seen through his penetrating eyes. Born in Toronto, young Alex moved to Amherst, Nova Scotia with his family in the 20s. A bout with pneumonia saw him discover a compulsion for painting, so he entered the Fine Arts department at Mount Allison University. After graduation, he enlisted, married his lifetime sweetheart Rhoda Wright, and volunteered for service overseas. The horror of the next few years would change the world. It would also shape Colville's life profoundly. As a member of Canada's elite war art program, Alex witnessed the senselessness and brutality of conflict. Sketchbook in hand, he marched into enemy territory and witnessed human tragedy beyond description.
My view of the war was of it as a sort of tragic mistake. I didn't have any kind of heroic view of it.
Once home, Alex took refuge in career and family. Rhoda gave birth to a daughter and 3 sons. Alex taught art history at Mount Allison, where he worked until 1963, when his work became a full-time obsession. Colville's realistic approach attracted international acclaim. His mathematically precise technique translated into rare artistic beauty. From New York to Paris to Hanover, Alex Colville was in demand. At home, his works have become national treasures. His ongoing quest to capture life moves us still.
I suppose an attraction of my work is that a painting of mine perhaps does not make life appear to be simple. And it may be that people like this idea.